Abusia, good news. Ghana Mampanin JDM alanche a year 24-hour economy. As a Ghana for a chain, a channel, Meno say, why yet luncheon on another, and a BBA a year day, a course. So, yes, also the BBA a say July, and I said 24-hour economy, Ebesha say, I day, a bo a Jumana Meno say, another one pound to my. Amache se bibia eyede koso na Ghana Mampanin JDM akasa after said we launch eye 24-hour economy wachire ensemu baby aye hyase edi afri ene said ye enoma besi ayede akọ na Ghana for binom so a react edi afa 24-hour economy policy ye JDM edi abena wonim say lunch no asino 24-hour economy nanka yenim se o mobile lunch no abusia kire se adane abeye 24-hour economy plus na chese yasem so abenya plus bi ewo economy no so ti said iPhone 4 ayo monoma iPhone 12 Pro mi enwo dade no ya benya plus ewo abusia 24-hour economy so na besremo yentie speech bi a yen papa JDM ema ye after said we launch 24-hour economy the Ghana for binom so about 24-hour economy and
John Mahama 24-hour economy. Let's listen to him.
And I'm pleased to announce that on July 1st,
today,
the 24-hour initiative policy will be ready to go into operation.
Nice. Okay.
This policy will provide the framework for continuous production, processing, and logistics in horticulture. It allows perishable goods like pineapples, mangoes, chilies, and herbs to move swiftly from the field to ports to international shelves, minimizing losses and maximizing value.
Okay.
And I'm pleased to inform you that the Ministry of Trade and Agribusiness and Industry and the Ministry of Transport are working together with the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, the Ghana Shippers Council, and other stakeholders to soon declare the Tema and Takoradi ports as 24-hour ports.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's do some analysis. The initial amount of money the government of Ghana is ready to invest into the 24-hour economy is about $400 million US. And they are going to use this money for two major things. First one is to create concessional loans. And second one is to build good road and infrastructure. So with these concessional loans, the government can give you a huge amount of money to a small business. And that small business can use that money to work for a long period of time, say 3 to 5 years, with a very low interest rate, all right? Which means that businesses can grow under the 24-hour economy. But here's the shocker. In the span of 5 years, the government of Ghana is going to invest about $4 billion into the 24-hour economy. And you know, the government of Ghana can't do it alone. So the reason why they are using concessional loans and building road and other infrastructure to foster the 24-hour economy is to help attract foreign investors into the country. You understand? And you know, those investors will come with big money, so they will just come and invest into Ghana like that. That money too will be focusing on exports. You know, so Ghana is planning to do more of export of goods and services than importing them into the country.
Abusia yentwa so entie de Mampanin JDM odi ema yen e woka say.
But let me be clear here.
For our economy, yes, otimu se Ghana for binom e ya da kire sen e ye enhihye yi yentie de woka say.
But let me be clear here. The 24H plus agenda is not simply about extending working hours. It is about unleashing productivity, expanding opportunity, accelerating exports through well-structured, multi-sectoral, and inclusive interventions. And so we would have national consultation and co-design. And over the past 6 months, the 24-hour plus secretariat under the presidential advisor, Mr. Guzitano, and his team has undertaken an extensive national engagement process. They've listened to entrepreneurs, both large and small, both formal and informal. They've listened to organized labor, cooperatives, farmers, and traders. They've listened to artists, technologists, traditional rulers, and religious bodies. They've consulted with diaspora groups, development agencies, investors, and infrastructure experts. They've talked to youth and women's organizations, scientists, and educational institutions. Alongside the private sector, the Secretariat has worked with government ministries, departments, and agencies to align regulatory, fiscal, and institutional frameworks to the program.
Abusia we eye chese jedinyam was 24-hour economy launching asina maybe after say obeye sa launching no and this the fobinum debate be about nipa 2028 obe lead NDC after say JDM ebeye say 24-hour economy launching na meselamo yenkonko tie bi echegwe yentie yenia be media wode to so ade amayen about sa launching yime nipa 2028 obe lead NDC yentie ne
abusafo meselamo mo amo ben Ghana president John Dramani Mahama munya no na mo kan kire ne senya campaign time ne ye wo no asebia his excellency John Dramani Mahama akofa ba wo de hwe video no na san bra.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, envisioned the Volta project at Akosombo not only as a source of power to power Ghana's industrial sector. He also saw it as an integrated project that will provide agribusiness, it will provide lands for agriculture, irrigation. Unfortunately, that aspect of his vision have been lost. Today, we're recreating Kwame Nkrumah's dream. Government will facilitate and not dominate. Any government funding in 24-hour plus will be catalytic, serving as seed funding for the 24-hour plus authority and supporting bulk infrastructure. Enterprise financing will be sourced through commercial banks, DFIs, and blended finance instruments. Fund 24 will address access to capital, collateral constraints, and the short-term nature of most of our banking finance. Credit guarantee schemes will support risk sharing without breaching our fiscal covenants with our multilateral institutions.
Yenti amekachire mampeni say yendi campaign time no. Ya to aba ma wawie, wa ba be di president. Wo reset Ghana no. Wo the 24-hour economy no ate. Unya motere. Wa mpere wo ho ankoye te say na nado danko akofo adoa, wo ye say wo di free SHS ba. Na wo de aho pere koye ye ma ne twetwere ne boa. Ewi akire wo ene wo ba bagimo animu nyam no wo ba ye wasesa niam bebre ayi taxes bi no ma na egu yeso ama timamfo ye ho kire ye fie so yeti wo history mu say yenti mu ntia de so da na so petrol bu aba fam say wom eni ma ne company say mba fam nyina me ba be yi wo ho asutiri ne mum Ghana man pani tie me e sanyuma ya wo ka se wo ba bebie na introduction of this 24-hour economy na wo de ba no wo be ma enwuma bu Ghana mabu no so wo be mesika abeba ankra ebotom wo be mfidi nwuma adoso wo Ghana ha nya campaign na wo ye mampani tie bie ba bia na wa wi ni die me kan so Ghana mampani misere wa konta tie no wada roma nya campaign na wo ye we ye bra ya to aba ma wo wi a wo ye mampani waka no e wo se wo ye wonya bi wo no aka no wo be ye enti se wo ya efie mienu senne Ghana fo se de demonstration be gina wo kwan no se kwan bia so mamrase bedwafo nya ho adwuma na yento referendum yes or no na ko 2028 na yensan to aba ma wampacho bone ne aye John Dramani Mahama ebeba be di Ghana so biem you can leave it or take it tie John Dramani Mahama ebeba be di Ghana so biem
abusia yes John Dramani Mahama ebeba abedi Ghana so biem enti according to yenua beme was say chese after say wunia chese Ghana mampanin launch sa 24-hour economy no bibia show say I was say JDM esan so den eba biemu a was say JDM yen bibia chese I was say wotimi esan so den eba biemu a wahu an omonso sa agenda no na chese so far we any the about 24-hour economy and semina unim say still now and before be no okay with it. Yentie the yentie stay working about 24-hour economy launching.
So breaking news, President Mahama has just upgraded the 24-hour economy to 24-hour economy plus, and it was launched. At the launch, he spoke so much about things we did not understand. He never gave timelines about when they will start employing the youth of Ghana to start working the 3 shifts. He never said anything about it. But however, they were able to teach us a song, a 24-hour economy song.
Abusia, and they were able to teach us a 24-hour economy song according to young sister. So far, the 24-hour economy no ajebo aja anya babidru just say still na me for yani ehunu aja yi do aja ababidru nso yentimi hunu aja yi because said the aja sia ye no ase aja bidru nso the tenkwan chen bi say subscribe to your channel yi for updates na amazing aka you talk too much abusia me fa go in say ahase ye